Do you ever open your closet and think, why did I buy that? I definitely have, a lot. But not since shopping with Quince. I see fewer misses and a lot more hits that I'll be wearing season after season. Quince has all the seasonal must-haves, like 100% European linen shirts from $30, performance polos, and versatile activewear. The best part of all, Quince items are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. By partnering directly with top factories, Quince cuts out the cost of all the middlemen and passes the savings on to us. And Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices, along with premium fabrics and finishes. I really like that. I just got 2 shirts. I ordered a third. It's coming in a week. I got 2 shirts. I just got them a couple days ago. The quality is unmatchable. I love them. They feel great. They fit great. That's why you got to shop at Quince. Fill your closet with timeless pieces that you'll be wearing for summers to come with Quince. Go to quince.com/Bubba for free shipping on your order and a 365-day return policy. That's QUINCE.com/Bubba to get free shipping on your order. And again, the 365-day return policy. Quince.com/Bubba. Macho, I'm sorry, he's not here. He's here, but he's working on something else. Seth's not here. He's barking out instructions to little Sethy. Going to my office, find this card, find that card. Giving her like adult duties.
Yeah, she's smart. I'm going to go meet Frank Thomas after, and I got a big long story about why he's so important to me. But I got a couple of boys meeting me from a couple of Bubba Army meeting me down there. So
really?
One of them trying to scramble to find a Frank Thomas card for him to autograph. I go, I got you, man. I got all the Frank cards you need. So I sent my daughter into my office to grab them.
It was funny because you were talking to her as if you were talking to somebody that's pretty proficient on sports cards and autographs, and she was spitting. I mean, I could tell just by your reaction that she was spitting knowledge back at you.
Well, I mean, it's just, and look, who doesn't think their kid's brilliant? But the way that she reads Luis Robert and the way that she reads Paul Konerko, and
yeah,
I'm just.
I heard you say Paul Konerko, and I'm like, did she say Paul Konerko?
Yeah, she did, and she does. It's not from hearing me say it. She's just able to read. So,
well, no, it's probably also from you saying it.
Yeah, so she went in there and found 4 Frank Thomas cards for me. And
she did.
She put on her Frank Thomas jersey, and we're gonna go down.
I'll be home in about an hour, Mama.
Yeah, and we're gonna go and we're gonna meet the Big Hurt, man.
If I give you the $20, because he wants obviously the liquor. So would you have one of the Bubba Army guys sign his liquor bottle for me?
Yeah, I want to get you. I want to get you.
What's it going for? $20?
Yeah.
I was going to actually ask Bubba because I wanted to get Lummy something. I just didn't have the Kizash. I was going to see if you could.
No, I got cash. I brought some.
Okay.
He's got cash.
I just wanted to,
Yeah, go to the source. Thanks.
Okay, I'm just, because he's the EP, It's like
if Lummy would say, listen, I'm a short on cash, and then, Lummy asked me, well, see, Lummy would never ask me for cash. No. You would.
That's what I'm saying. I just was like, hey, if Lummy...
There's no shame in Seth's cash asking game. If he needs it, he'll ask for it.
I'm the union rep. I'm not asking for cash for myself, but I'm just saying, I don't, unfortunately, have the bucks to grab Lummy one, or I totally would,
I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I brought it just in case.
Thank you.
Lummy says, I got 20, kid. And that'll also make you look like I don't know if you were going to buy a bottle or not.
Yeah, I almost think you have to, Bubba.
Yeah, if you're going to ask, if you're going to come up with this big 5 jersey high spot, sign some cards, and you need to purchase a couple bottles.
I'm not having him sign cards. Those are for my boys. I'm having him sign the bottles. So.
Yeah, it looks like.
But you're doing a big, intent. You're kind of walking in with a gimmick with the 5 jerseys. You tear each one off. Like that's.
It's not really a gimmick. I saw it done one time, Bubba, before in the NBA, where a guy, it was a Patrick Beverley fan, and it was a dude, and he had and Beverley's played for about every team in the NBA, so he just kept holding up his jerseys, and Beverley just kept signing each one, and he was smiling. He liked it. I'm not going to get Frank Thomas to sign all 4 of my jerseys, but Bubba.
I bet you will.
But Bubba, listen,
if you roll up in there and you say, give me 2, as far as the vodka deals.
Yeah, that's what you have to. If you want an autograph, you have to at least have the bottle. So
yeah, so I'm saying. So when you go up and say, "No, I'm not just one. I want 2."
Yeah,
and then Seth, and then then you ask for the signatures. I think he's more apt to sign all 5 when you're rolling up. Give me 2.
Yeah, you bought 2 bottles right off the bat.
I mean, that's the product that he's slinging, and you're buying 2.
I just want to show him that
you're a fan.
That there's not going to be anything like this in my life, Bubba, where I follow a guy from the time I'm 8 years old My dad took me to see him in the minor leagues in Orlando, told me that this guy was going to get called up and he was going to be great. And I followed Frank Thomas at the time I was 8 till the time I was, I don't know, 30 when he retired. And to see him go from minor leagues to the Hall of Fame.
He's kind of like my Brett Favre to you.
I've just followed him my whole childhood. You're never going to have that innocence of childhood, waking up and checking the box score and seeing Frank Thomas at a home run and that making your day positive before you go off to elementary or middle school. Like, I love that stuff. I'm not going to ever have that again because I'm not as attached to these players.
Well, that and, that just the aspect of him being in your hometown, with his day and having this much access. Normally, he may be going to a Rays game when the White Sox are in town and it's really not open to the public, and you may not. This might be a once in a lifetime opportunity to get this opportunity to be this close to him in an autograph type setting.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, and look, I mean, I know all these things are weird when the meet and greets, but I mean, listen, I got this guy's Blue Jays jersey, his A's jersey, 2 White Sox jerseys. My Phoebe bought our daughter a Frank Thomas jersey before she was born, and then gave it to me the day after she was born.
Oh,
nice.
That's
how important Frank Thomas is to me and our family and stuff.
Well, I bet you're going to take him back a little bit by how big of a fan and how much you followed his career. I'm sure you'll spit some stats at him when he was in his. You'll let it be known that that story in itself is kind of cool. Hey, my dad took me to spring ball, told me that you were going to be something when you were young and that you were going to get called up, and I've followed your career ever since.
I mean, he got called up. Yeah, he got called up 2 weeks later.
That's a cool story.
It really,
and then you break out, and then a guy breaks out, buys 2 of your bottles, and breaks out 5 every jersey that from every team you've ever played for. That a guy like Frank. That's cool.
That's cool.
The guy's going to think that you're a cool dude.
It's. I'm sure he's had a lot of weird fan encounters, but like I said,
but this ain't weird. This is cool.
It's important to me because it was, again, a part of my childhood. It's a big tie-in with my dad and my relationship with my dad and why I like the White Sox.
Now make sure you videotape it so that Larry can see it.
I got my guys are going to be there filming me.
Right.
My boys.
Right.
Justin and Darren.
Make sure you tell them that you really enjoy Big Hurt beer.
Wait, that was a thing too?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to go. I haven't loved your ancillary projects, Frank.
Frank, you can say, hey, Frank, you know what? I even have some Big Hurt beer.
That's right.
And if he said, oh, man, and be like, I'm just.
Frank, you ever thought about doing your own podcast?
There you go.
The Big Hurt Hour.
The Big Hurt.
$10.
The Big Hurt Hour. I think somebody came in on PayPal last minute before I closed the show. Let me see. William Motherly. Yes. Mushroom Mitch.
Nice.
$20. Thank you. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. I have to, leave here kind of soon too, and see if the Merch Crick has got enough rest because I think we're going to head to the hospital. Went to be with her mother today. And
is she's not awake though, is she?
Merch Crick?
No, her mom.
No, her mom's in a medically induced, she's in a coma that could last for weeks.
Now you just got to make sure, Bubba, that Merch Crick is taken care of.
I am.
I think that's your job. I don't want to tell you how to do your job as a man. I know that sometimes though men are stupid. We don't know what we're doing. So if I could just give my advice to you.
I'm all ears.
Yeah.
Because I
just take care of her, bring her whatever she needs to be comfortable, whatever her favorite things are.
So I shouldn't be bossing around during these times.
Yeah. So she's taking care. Yeah, she's taking care of her mom and stuff. So you take care of her. Okay. And you don't worry about how long you're there or anything like that. You just make sure she's taken care of.
Boy, have you been completely seeing what I've been doing?
No. I'm
bitching about how long I got to be there.
No, but I've had my wife's been in the hospital for multiple times for multiple weeks at a time and all that. So I mean, I just feel like I know a little bit about it, and who doesn't?
I think you're right. I was adjusting my microphone.
Yeah, you're yeah.
I just feel so bad for her because this is such a.
They got a TV in her room.
Not a very big one.
Well, you just put on the Olympics, and you let the spirit of America or Mexico pump through her veins while she's sleeping.
She's I think she's Spanish. So
is she from Spain?
Yes.
Okay. Well, they're in it too.
I don't know
they're in it, baby.
I don't know what her mom is. I don't know what Merch Crick says. She's from the motherland, but she did have her first husband was a Mexican that she produced Vicente, and he's Mexican.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we're gonna have to just go. I don't even know. Is Mexico in this, Lummy?
Mexico? Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay, Mexico.
Well, no, but Merch Crick gets mad if you call her Mexican because she says she's Spanish.
A lot of people.
So I think if you call Mexican Spanish and a Spanish Mexican, it's like like saying the N-word to them.
We're to the point where even Mexicans are mad being called Mexicans.
Yeah.
Spain's in it. I mean.
Spain,
tennis.
Mexico, Puerto Rico, whatever.
I didn't know that Australia was that big of a
swimming.
Well, no, but like they're leading the medals right now,
That's
aren't they?
in swimming.
No. We got 12 medals.
Yeah, they're leading the gold.
What's the overall medal count?
USA winning, bitch. USA's winning, and then we don't have the most golds, but who cares?
Yeah, I think China does.
Yeah.
But Australia is strong in swimming.
All right, who has the most medals?
USA.
12?
Yes.
Who's second?
France 10.
10.
China 9.
Is France getting the home team treatment?
Yeah.
Although I did watch a girl from the USA. She drew the France girl, and the France girl's the defending gold medalist. So, like, this poor American girl got, she drew, and did anybody see it? She beat her. Her last name was Gonzalez.
What sport are we talking
Yeah.
about?
Women's boxing.
Okay, you got to see. I didn't even know that was happening, or that was a thing.
Women's boxing. Here's the thing.
Do they wear headgear?
Do we have to, listen, I'm all about being inclusive, but do we have to include women even in the combative sports?
Yeah, of course.
You know they got flag football in 4 years, Bubba. I mean, it's only going downhill.
Well, they got break dancing right now.
And skateboarding.
They got fucking break dancing.
Well, everybody's been mad at the X Games shit.
Skateboarding's okay, but fucking break dancing? What the fuck?
What if they do zesty rollerblading?
What's that?
It just has bottom boy.
I mean, what's next? Water basketball?
Well, they do that. That's polo, isn't it? I mean, isn't
cannonball? What do they do, Lummy? Cannonball contest for the fat guys.
If we're being inclusive, we should be able to get in there.
Yeah. What? No, you should say, listen, gays can get in there. We even let guys with remember they put the Blade Runner in there. Remember the guy?
Yeah, with no legs.
Yeah. And we let there's everything that the guys can do, the girls can do. Well, you know what? We as fat guys don't have anything to do.
Did you watch the men's gymnast?
No, I watched the girls' gymnast though. God damn.
Yeah, I couldn't watch it at all.
The women's beach volleyball is pretty good.
I just look right at their pussies.
Oh my God!
Well, just
Bubba,
like the women's beach volleyball.
Yeah, you look right at their puss, and you're like, man, they can't. They have that thing shaved right down to zero, and they don't. None of them have fat. None of them have fat pussies.
Lummy,
they're all real nice in shape pussies.
Can you do an age check for me on the USA women's gymnastics team and the pussy age? I know that Simone Biles is 27, but man, the rest of those girls look like they're very, very young.
Have you seen the girls from Japan and China? They look 8.
Well, they probably are.
and here's the thing:
we don't argue with China on anything.
And when they come back and they got 4th place, they probably kill them as soon as they get off the plane.
That's what I realize.
Okay. Listen, the U.S. is one of the oldest. It's 4th oldest roster. It's they're averaging 22.2 years old.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, Bubba's okay there.
Yeah, well, hold on. Listen.
Well, what if Simone's bringing up that high end? I mean, what if someone's 14?
Simone is beautiful. She is fucking beautiful.
She's dating or married to a Packer?
Nope, he's a Bear now.
Hold on, former Packer just went to the Bears.
That's right. We
pretty good player too.
We got the karma now.
Did you guys ever sign Bakhtiari?
No, we haven't signed Bakhtiari, but the Bears did give Jonathan Owens multiple days off to go watch his girlfriend or fiance in France. So I thought that was cool.
That's pretty cool.
But I mean, then again, the Jets let frickin' Aaron Rodgers go to Egypt. So I mean,
did you see that Jordan Love got his deal done over the weekend?
Just so you know, there's one girl that's 16 on the team.
All right, well, tell us which one that is. So we can't talk about her vagina.
Hesley Rivera.
Can you send me some footage of the USA gymnastic team?
Yes.
Participating in.
I mean, you just need Simone Biles. I mean, she's the showstopper.
The thing about it is they got such amazing bodies and they'd be such good fucks, but they're probably not good fucks.
No, they're great fucks. Well, actually, I have no idea. I don't know what kind of fucks they are, but I would imagine they're great. They can do it all.
They're competitive, first of all, so that leads to maybe being a good fuck. And then they're just, I mean, you could bounce a fucking quarter off their ass. I mean, they're all of their asses. I mean, because all of gymnastics involves, some of it's arm strength and some of it's, but all of everything you do in gymnastics has to do with your ass. And I'm a big ass. No, I don't know. I'm a big ass guy, but not a big ass guy. Like I'm a in shape. I'm a big time consumer of nice asses. I'm a sucker for nice asses.
Well, we showed you that one chick from LSU.
I know. Why don't you send me some?
She's not in the Olympics, Bubba. I'm looking for the Olympics.
Paul Skeen's girlfriend?
All you got to do is just find me the latest footage on the USA 2024 USA women's gymnastics team.
By the way, Bubba, I sent you the latest, but they're in the thing. It's things are hours long, so I was trying to find you a shortened preview, and all I said was the LSU chick who's not even on the team. About her, we showed you her like a week ago, and you weren't really impressed by her.
Okay, well, when you fail, try again.
I was trying to get Seth to co-sign that.
I know Livy Dunn's awesome. I just don't think she's great at gymnastics.
And I'm so thankful because a year ago I didn't even think.
But I sent you Simone,
and earned another chance to represent this country.
You sent me Simone.
Yeah,
dude, Simone flies. It's just crazy.
And she's beautiful.
Seth, I was just talking about the body on the LSU chick, not her performance.
Oh no, Livy Dunn is. Yeah. I mean, she's very. I don't even know what to say.
Can I say inappropriate things about Simone? Is she old enough?
Old,
yeah, she's 27.
Oh yeah. First of all, her face is beautiful, absolutely fucking beautiful.
I think they're glad to be here watching. Here is.
I bet you she's got bigger tits than she's probably got them compressed.
They do.
Yeah.
Simone Biles.
Man, can you imagine? That's got to be the balance beam. Bitch just jumped up on that motherfucker.
Who thought of this stupid-ass idea, though, balance beam?
Has competed a connection there, but...
You know, that and the floor exercise. I like the uneven bars and then that thing that they run 1,000 miles an hour and hit it and then the vault.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Do you you said the floor routine?
Yeah, I don't like the floor routine.
Oh, I love it.
I don't like the floor routine or the balance beam. I like the uneven bars and the vault.
All right.
Struggled, so they played it safe.
Look at that ass. Oh, I'd pinch off your cock.
Today.
What the fuck?
Strong first connection.
Wow.
Is USA winning right now? I mean, I think
the
they're
gymnasts, yeah. Women's gymnastics, yeah.
Look at that.
All right, Bubba. All right.
I mean, that is,
you want to be that balance beam, don't you, big boy?
She'd probably laugh at my skills.
Got the 2-finger cul-de-sac.
You think girls are watching boy gymnasts and going, oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go. She kind of doubled.
It's hard to stick it, man.
After a 15.
They stick it sometimes.
0.8 for that opener, a 14.8 for the second vault, and the vault total 15.3. She has been walking very gingerly.
Now, these uneven bars are brutal. Because, people think like they're real soft and stuff. They're not. They're hard. They're wood.
Are they wood?
And they're hard.
But
they're not foam rubber or nothing. They're just straight wood.
Good thing that out of all the events, this is
She'll get going on this motherfucker. Watch. Hurry, hold
like
on.
this.
First of all, that's all I could do. That's all I could do is just swing like that for maybe 3 or 4 times before my little arms gave out. That's all I could. I couldn't do any of this.
Here we go.
First of all, the bar would break.
Of course.
I think she's also, 4'7"?
Yeah, she's tiny.
Well, all those gymnasts are tiny.
She's so quick on this event. Again, little far from that low bar. Saw a form break.
Now, how can this bitch... To me, it just looks absolutely perfect. And this bitch is nitpicking it.
I know.
Come on, man.
But saves it, brings it back on.
Saves it? She didn't look like she was in any danger of losing it. Look how perfect that is, Lummy.
She's perfect.
She's a purebred, is what she is.
Yes, purebred.
Her and that football player, they're going to make them some fucking badass kids. You know what I'm saying? His football ability and her fucking... That's a gene bonanza right there.
Well, look at her athletes, Bubba. So LeBron, Simone Biles. Probably some other people that are good at swimming.
That'd be like if LeBron fucked Caitlin Clark. How good a kid would they have?
They're both
no one
great.
is better about adjusting quickly than Simone Biles.
No, you know what? Let's keep it. How about Angel Reese and LeBron?
Yeah.
Let's keep it black on black.
Oh.
And Caitlin
No, because
Clark
I think
Dirk
Angel
Nowitzki?
Reese has. I don't think Caitlin Clark's that tall. I think Angel Reese is taller, so they would produce a taller kid probably. Angel Reese and LeBron.
So Larry Bird's son and Caitlin Clark.
Yeah. Or how about just Larry Bird and Caitlin Clark? Let's get Larry. Let's dig Larry up. Say, Larry, fuck Caitlin Clark. We're gonna have us one hell of a ball player.
There you go.
And she wants to make it.
Now that's a stick right there. That's a straight stick, Lummy.
Than Simone Biles, and she wants to make it to that mat. Basically, it looks like she almost landed on one leg. You don't get extra points for that, by the way.
Oh, go ahead and give her extra
You
points. Why
should. You
not?
should
Yeah, she's gimpy. She came up lame.
Look at that little ass.
get extra points for that.
Wow.
Hey, take this in.
Yeah. We've already established that I can fret.
I watched this
on
with my
Simone
daughter.
We're not watching it all.
We're in awe of her athletic prowess.
Yeah, well, you know, when I watched it at my sister's house, I'm like, man, look at that fucking ass. And my mom goes, oh, if you think that's an ass, you should see the synchronized high diving team.
That's insane how they even do that.
Let me have you found that footage for me? I don't think you did find that footage for me. The synchronized,
I'll see if I can resend
the
it.
synchronized high diving U.S. team, and their asses were just, and they had these outfits that were really ass centric. Lummy, here is, I guess, a bunch of Christians.
This is a wrong. This is a fake.
Well, this is.
They said that this was a protest, a Christian protest after what happened at the Olympics, but
it's
this
not.
is a protest.
Passion, drive, and patience. The formula of winning championships is also what keeps your ride or die alive. eBay Motors has everything for you to maintain your vehicle and level it up to peak performance. Superchargers, roof racks, exhaust kits, LED lights, and more. Whether you're into speed, power, or style, eBay Motors has it covered. With over 122 million parts for your number one ride or die, you'll always find exactly what you're looking for. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, your part is guaranteed to fit your ride every time or your money back. Because with eBay Motors, you're burning rubber, not cash. With all the parts you need at the prices that you want. It's easy to make your car the MVP it needs to be and bring home huge wins. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Again, ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
For Christians from years ago.
Just with the Eiffel Tower, the backdrop, it happened to be in Paris, but this is multi-years old.
Yeah, you see there's some of that cheese, and you're like, okay, that makes sense.
And like, how can this many people get that mad, that fast, and organized this quickly? Literally the next morning, you could get the word out and have this many people here, a sound system, a stage, a whole fucking 9 yards when it just happened the night before.
See, I look at that. I thought it was the Olympics. It threw me off at first.
Yeah, I sent you the synchronized diving. It's about a 1:10 in, 1 minute and 10 seconds in.
Oh my God, Seth, have you seen any of this?
We begin
watched
with
it with my
diving's
daughter 'cause she
answer to the
died.
sprint.
Yeah, Walker was liking
The
this.
synchronized three.
Very, very.
Oh, I bet. Is Walker a pred? Is he a predator?
Of course.
Are you gonna get calls from what's preschool? What would be his first form of organized schooling?
Preschool.
So I'll go to preschool, and will Ashley be calling you up and say, as soon as you get off work, you need to go pick up Walker. He's already grabbed
The teacher?
Yeah, he's not going to go for his kids his age.
No.
He's going for the teacher. He's going for the Cougs.
He wants the developed ones.
Right.
Similar otherwise. Let's see if the scores reflect.
Now, look.
I mean, this is...
Look.
You're disgusting, Bubba.
No, I'm not. That chick on the right.
This is
now
the U.S. uniform.
That's the U.S. uniform, and that's the girl on the right. Girl on the left's pretty good. Girl on the right is fucking straight fire.
They get out, they pull it out of
See
it.
the touch in the pike position, the unfolding.
I told my mom, I said, they should do this for men over 300 pounds. The 300-pound men's synchronized diving deal. Now, see, Lummy, when they slow-mo it, you can see why we didn't get a good score.
Yeah, right there.
Because the one girl didn't bring her arms out.
Lazy ass.
They hit the water at the same
Movements
time.
at the
it's all
same
about the
time
same
and
thing.
hitting the water at the same time.
Now look at these asses.
I know.
Reflected in scores and a good.
And then it shows him getting in the hot tub, and the cameraman's like a real nasty too. Have you seen it?
Yeah, he likes
cameras it up.
just
Check us out.
fraction less than
Hey,
50
Bubba, how about
points.
giving these girls a locker room or something? I mean, they're just pretty much against the wall and thongs after this.
I know.
That's what it is.
Come on, see something, a curtain.
I'm gonna show this.
I thought that
Can you imagine being Lummy doing that?
entry was
Did you hear
almost
what
flawless.
Flavor Flav did?
No.
He sponsored the whole U.S. Was it women's polo team he sponsored the polo team because he found out about how much it cost them to pay to train while they all have to have regular jobs, and I guess he gave them the money to cover it all.
Flavor
water
Flav.
polo?
Yeah,
Really?
water polo. Was it water polo? Yeah.
The judges are looking
Wasn't breakdancing?
No, it was water polo.
for
Yeah, he
Now,
signed
what
a
about-
5-year
hey,
sponsorship deal.
What about old girl here in the bucket hat and old girl here? Yeah, I watched. Yeah,
All
I watched
former-
the.
yeah, all
I
former
watched. I
divers.
watched the Olympics. Thirsty.
unity, obviously mirroring each other in their dives, but also precision, which overall impression is one part of it, but technical expertise.
Look at that, 51 points,
Look at
which
that ass.
2 rounds in is going to put them
I
likely
mean,
Cooking bacon.
in the top 3.
these poor girls are gonna be. They're gonna be caned when they get home if they don't win, Lummy.
My daughter asked why they let the boy in.
Yeah, I was saying the same. I was like, is this boys?
I just said, sometimes.
Remember, they're trying to mirror each other in every movement.
Oh, we
From
know
the
that.
time
Show me the Americans' asses.
they
Look over the
have
Chinese.
posture before they go. They even are judged in their posture before they leave the dive
These are the worst asses of the Olympics.
board. And this
Well, there's allegations now that China has been doping, just like Russia
was one of their
Oh,
best.
I'm sure they're doping.
Oh, China's
mean,
doping.
did. I mean,
thus
Russia's
far.
not in it, so you might as well have
No,
China.
is Russia not in the Olympics?
Yeah, they're still banned.
Now, see, there's the America. Look how fucking sexy that is, Lummy.
I think that's the cook chick.
That's not too much. That's a nice build right there.
Yeah.
Fuck.
3, go.
That communication is so important. They both
Show us the asses.
actually participate in that. Ready? The other one.
You know what, Lummy? Here's the bad thing about it is when we were swimming up, I couldn't officially get out of the pool.
We'd have to use the stairs.
Actually
Hold on,
participate.
see, watch these bitches. They pop right out.
Yeah, but
Ready?
the water's so high, Bubba, it gives them a
Ready?
little boost.
The other
Yeah, not for us, though.
No, we would whale up there first, Lummy, and have to wall her out. You know what I'm saying?
We look like a.
Responds.
Lummy
A porpoise?
and I would have to beach ourselves first.
We have to look like a walrus?
We'd have to beach ourselves on that little white part right here, and then roll over, right, Lummy?
Yes, we
and then
would.
act like we were trying to do it.
And then Cassidy gives the
Look at those. I mean, Seth.
signal to
I
start.
know you're not ass aggressive.
No, I
but
got
look,
it's
Look
great.
at that one on the
on,
right.
Seth, look at it.
It's very
This
American.
is one of their
Seth, when you're watching with your daughter today, that's what we want you to look at.
Look at this right here. Look at this right here.
I mean, I'm not
there's
doing a
just
John
nothing,
Madden
there's
breakdown
just
of this.
nothing covering the piss.
I mean, Bubba, this is
this is hot as
let the women hit the water.
inward
This is a breakdown right here.
2.5.
Look at this right here.
We need to get Bubba one of those little yellow.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
that's
is
a
just
vagina,
way-
Bubba. Women got him. It's crazy.
Oh my God, I go crazy over them.
Somersault.
Really nice ones, I go crazy
You
over.
got, you got a
I
mother
mean,
on the hospital.
look at my history. I go crazy over really good vaginas.
It's a good score,
Look at that.
71 points. It does allow
Going to the
China
hot
to
tub.
extend its lead a bit.
And this cameraman, he isn't even trying to kayfabe. Oh, here's the two dudes
This is
again.
a round where things could get mixed up right here.
Do they let people transition in China?
That is where we saw
I think they do. I think they do.
Can they? Oh.
I don't know.
This is the Americans again, Lummy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that timing was exquisite.
Show us the ass breakdown again. Simon.
There's no doubt in my mind watching that it was better timing than what we just saw.
Oh, look at that stop. Seth.
Seth.
You guys are some sick fucks, man.
This
This is just
This is hot.
Bubba knows how to stop it
Spins
perfect.
were the same.
Oh, look at this. Pew, 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 pew.
What about them getting the silver medal? Do we want to break that down? Or
Yeah.
They
Losers.
entered the water at the
And they got I tell you when they got the gold when it comes to the ass.
same time.
Ladies and gentlemen, competitive wise, they got silver. Ass wise, double gold.
Maybe, just maybe,
Look at that. The strength. Look at the strength. Let me look at this.
Yeah, I see that
Look at the
strength.
strength.
Yes.
a little more splash. I've said that
Let me the what?
No more smash.
The strength.
before, but that is a beautiful
Ass.
fourth round dive.
Scarlett Hugh
All
Jensen.
right, fuck these girls. I want to go back to the
Others
Americans.
When you don't
I'm going to go back to the Americans when they were in the hot
Harper and
tub.
just did the same. And
I think that's it. I think that's all we get. No, here we go. More Americans.
best friends doing maybe the most important.
Man, what's their mom? Is that their
I think
moms?
so.
Phew. She looks like one of the housewives of New Jersey.
The other two are divers
It's
too.
been ran over.
They look pretty good.
Look at the bucket hat bitch. I'm
She's a
in
diver.
there.
Both of them are
career
divers.
right now. I think they're going to be on the podium. What color will the medal be? Beautiful
Bubba, the
timing.
gold.
They kept it together.
And this is a uniform that the USA provided. Like this, they didn't go down Lummy to the, to the place and.
They didn't go to the opening ceremony. How smart and mature was that to do? And they stayed in their own
I think
lane. They are really
every country
amazing.
but China kind of had some.
These two synchronized diving partners, they say synchronized in every way, even to their wardrobe.
They are like twins these days.
But could that stand on the podium, that total?
Yes.
This is only the second medal the United
All right, so let me enough of all that. I'm sure everybody's Bubba.
Get them a locker room immediately.
Get them on OnlyFans. Only asses.
Yeah, they're
I mean,
only wearing their silver medals.
This poor dude here, the International Olympic. So you can have the opening ceremonies depicting a Last Supper of Jesus with a 500-pound lesbian DJ that draws crowds of between 27 and 9. And so this guy's he is a surfboard. He's a surfer. Do they have surfing?
Yes, they do.
And so he's got Jesus on a surfboard. And Jesus isn't depicted in any bad way or nothing. It's just Jesus. And the International Olympic Committee disqualified him or told him that he could not use his Jesus surfboards because it was making a political statement or making a religious statement. Well, how about the fucking religious statement that you made by mocking, the Last Supper and having a 500-pound lesbian Jesus? How about that? Are you projecting because you fucked up so bad that now this poor Jamaican dude, this poor motherfucking Jamaican dude can't have his own his Jesus board?
This is a white Jamaican dude?
It's a Brazilian, but
Okay.
it's the same.
Sorry.
I
And
looked
then-
at the flag real quick and I didn't think it was Jamaica, but it is Brazil.
Sorry. And then here's the listen. I'm going to tell you right now, man. And this we're going to end with this. The selection committee for the USA girls basketball team. I think that they used race, and this woman's African American, and she was the head coach of
South Carolina
that won the national championships against Caitlin Clark's Iowa, and she was part of the selection committee, and Caitlin Clark was snubbed to be on the Olympic team. She handled it with grace. She's like, hey, I'm a rook, maybe in 4 more years or something. Well, this girl here, this woman here on the selection committee comes out after NBC asks her. They obviously didn't think of the dollars and cents of it. Because, how much more negotiation power does that give?
Well, remember the
Does that
committee.
give the basketball team when they go to the Olympic committee and said, with Caitlin Clark, we sold out all of our arenas, had the highest ratings on TV, or we just, half-assed it and did okay, but how much better would they do business-wise with Caitlin Clark?
I don't know, but I know the selection committees, their number one job is to put together a gold-winning team. So I don't think they think about ratings or selling out stadiums or if
they
people
ought
are
to.
going to.
I mean, they ought to. It's part of the business. It's part of the business.
But when you come home, Bubba, you got the gold medal. It's not that, how many
They're
people
win
watched
the gold
you.
with or without Caitlin.
Yes.
But they could have bettered themselves promotionally for 4 more years if they would have picked Caitlin.
It would be a must-see event if they had Caitlin Clark and they had a couple of
There would not be any of us that watched the Olympics this weekend that said if Caitlin was playing, we would have said, hey, we hit that game.
Right.
We got that game.
There's so much conversation about women's basketball. The run you at South Carolina had to the national championship, a perfect season. Obviously, Caitlin Clark. And there was so much conversation on should Caitlin be on the U.S. women's national team. You were part of the selection group. Mm-hmm. Give me your read on that now that we've got a little bit of time and we can get into some clear air to see what happened.
Right. When as a committee member, you're charged with putting together best team of players, the best talent. Caitlin is just a rookie in the WNBA. Wasn't playing bad, but wasn't playing like she's playing now. If we had to do it all over again, the way that she's playing, she would be in really high consideration of making the team because she is playing head and shoulders above a lot of people, shooting the ball extremely well. I mean, she is an elite passer. She's just got a great back.
I think that's the one thing that I'm most impressed. I knew she could score when she's hot. I knew, that she can. But god dang, can she fucking pass? She's probably the best passer I've ever seen in the WNBA ever.
Primetime toys, $50.
I mean, she throws some Magic Johnson type shit at you. You know what I'm saying? She throws some of that Larry Bird fucking shit at you when it comes to passing.
Basketball IQ, and she's a little more seasoned in the pro game.
In a couple of months.
Yeah, in a couple of months than she was 2 months ago.
That's great perspective to add.
I said nothing, basically. So anyway.
So we'll see her in 4.
Yeah.
She'll get her gold medals.
Did you see this? I don't fucking get it. This guy here, he's a British journalist. I think this is real.
Yeah, it is.
Tommy Robinson held a peaceful protest yesterday against mass immigration. He did this, I think, in London.
Correct, yeah.
And he and he played, I think he played Neil Diamond's Sweet Caroline.
Yeah.
Now, to me, it doesn't look like anybody's causing any problems.
Yeah, I said it was very peaceful. He has fled.
I mean, there's no people jumping on monuments, writing in red letters "Hamas." There's no, nothing.
I think that was earlier. I think that was earlier.
No, I don't think so, Seth. I don't think with these people.
Oh, in Britain.
This protest, they said, was peaceful, and he has now officially, an hour or two ago, has fled the country.
They arrested this guy he was arrested for terrorism.
Yeah, he organized the whole protest.
He organized this whole peaceful protest. I don't think, Lemmy, there were any arrests.
Except his.
Except for him. They arrest the guy for terrorism. And yeah, that's Great Britain for you.
They give me good Cuddy $20, and yeah, now he's on the run because he didn't show up for court and has fled the country.
Hope he comes over here, or will we extradite him?
We'll get rid of him.
We suck. I said 40. It's 49. Gave you 9 extra minutes, but I was a few minutes late. Today's after show's already been put up. I'm sorry, today's podcast is already put up. The ladies of the BRN, so go get that. And then Seth might throw this bitch up too. I don't know.
I will throw it up later.
See you tomorrow. I love a great deal just as much as the next guy, but I'm not going to crawl through a bed of hot coals or go out of my way just to save a few bucks. And if I am, man, it's got to be easy. No hoops, no BS. So when Mint Mobile says it's easy to get wireless for $15 a month with the purchase of a 3-month plan, I'm going to call them out on it. Turns out, it's really that easy. It's that easy to get wireless for $15 a month. The longest part of the process was the time I spent on hold waiting to break up with my old provider. That's a nightmare. Wish everything was as easy as Mint. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk-to-text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. You can use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your old phone number with you, along with all of your existing contacts. To get this new customer offer with your 3-month premium wireless plan for only $15 a month, you must Just go to mintmobile.com/Bubba. That's mintmobile.com/BUBBA. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Bubba. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower on 40 gigabytes on unlimited plans. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details.